Ladies and gentlemen, it is still April 12th out here, and it is 10:30 a.m. Guys, it is a warm 71 degrees out here in the New York State area. Man, if you are not feeling good, if this weather does not make you feel good, you better go check yourself before you wreck yourself, because the sun is out, there's not a cloud in the sky, and man, you get that good vitamin D. And not that vitamin D that your sister needs, the vitamin D that you need from the damn sun. Guys, let's keep it PG rated out here. And, we don't want to get banned from this YouTube channel, because if we get banned, who else are you guys going to watch? I mean, who else is out there that's this entertaining and this educational, or this, whatever you want to call it, guys? If your wife likes it, you're definitely going to like it. So, guys, we are at another customer's house here, and man, yet again, guys, we are putting the Sensit, the electronic leak detector, to the test. I mean, this has got to be the fourth one in a week, the fourth one in 5 days, not even including the weekend. This has got to be the fourth one. We're just zeroing it out. We're going to let it zero out in the atmosphere. But guys, if you don't want to hang out, I'm going to hang out with my buddy. And you know who I'm hanging out with? I'm hanging out with my stud buddy. Oh my God, the magnet on this thing. Holy snap. Guys, if you guys don't want to hang out and be my buddy, I'm hanging out with my buddy right here, guys. This is the new Stud Buddy 2.0. 2.0. The other one that I showed you didn't have the integrated level, which is cool. And guys, it's a $15, $20 tool that could, man, save you a bunch of headaches. Guys, check out the Stud Buddy. This is the Stud Buddy Plus, guys. If you don't want to hang out, I'm going to hang out with my Stud Buddy all day. But right now, we're going to put the Sensit electronic leak detector to the test. Customer, homeowner, is complaining that they smell natural gas. They smell natural gas. And nobody's in the house now. They went out, but they told me the door is open. I've been doing work with them for a while, and, they trust me. My clientele trusts me. We keep it on a professional level, a clientele-based level, but we keep it professional. We keep it personal, and we keep it professional. So let's go see. We are going to zero this out, and we're going to head right to the basement where they suspect where it's leaking from, or what they're experiencing in this natural gas smell. Guys, a little knowledge for you guys. The distinctive smell in natural gas is the compound called mercaptan. Mercaptan is a compound that they add to the natural gas that has its distinct smell. Natural gas is odorless and tasteless. But the mercaptan that they add, it's only a minute concentration, but it is strong as hell. And don't get it mixed up with that sulfur smell that you're getting from your water heater, or don't mix it up with mercaptan or natural gas, guys. Methane, sulfur, and natural gas all have distinctive smells. So, the other gentleman from yesterday said that he smells it when his boiler comes on. Steam also has a distinctive smell. The coating on the cast iron radiators is what you're smelling. And also raw steam has a slight hint of, it's like a woody taste. I want to describe it as. But guys, we are going to bring in the Sensit HXG2D leak detector and go right to the basement and see what they're experiencing. You're not going to want to miss it. Guys, give this video a thumbs up. Hit that like button. And if you guys want to hang out with me and my Stud Buddy, shoot me an email at m.fatrapanti@aol.com. Guys, keep the phone calls coming. I really like to shoot the shit. If you guys want to talk about, if you guys need somebody to talk to on weeknights or weekends when your wife's not available or your sister's not around, give me a call, 646-423-2174. All right, guys, let's go figure what this smell is and where it's coming from. You're not going to want to miss it. Here we go, guys. All right, guys, we are here now, and we are going to enter the space where they suspect they're smelling natural gas. And guys, will you look at this? My stud buddy's coming along. He's attached to me at the freaking hip. If he's not at the hip, he's attached to the freaking end of this electronic leak detector. But would you look at this? All right, guys, we are in the basement. Oh, wow, and look at this. Automatically. Let's back up a little bit, guys. Let's back up, because I was getting a little too carried away here. But let's zero this thing out. This sensor on this Sensit HXG 2D leak detector, super sensitive, guys. And I'm going to show you. Let me just mute this. Let me just mute this for you. I'm going to show you at the end of this video, when I blow on this sensor, it reads. It senses. I'm just going to show you. Let me mute this, because this annoying... I just want this thing to zero out, because we're not going... We're back at the top of the steps here. Let it zero out. This thing is super sensitive. Guys, we got our soap test here too also. And don't forget our stud buddy. We got our stud buddy with us. And not to discriminate against his little brother that we were using. This is the Stud Buddy Plus today. It's got the integrated level on it. Very nice tool. All right, guys, let's go down. Let's go down again. We zeroed it out. We're going down where they suspect natural gas. Let's see. I'm getting a very faint smell, but yeah, it's in the air. Yep. 400. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's mute this. Let me put my soap down. All right, and that meter bar, and those street fittings, no good. No good. We are reading, guys. We're going to put this in tick mode right now. And we're going to go close to that meter. And yep, we're getting closer to it. Guys, the tick mode is crucial because it gives you a localized vicinity of where this is coming from. And we're going right for the meter. Right for the meter. Oh. Oh. We're getting louder. Look at this gas valve that feeds this dryer. Yep. We got something. She's ticking. Go by that old gas valve. Guys, don't forget, I got the stud buddy with me. It's attached to my freaking hip. If he's not attached to my hip, he's attached to my electronic leak detector. Look at this guy. Something is going on here. Bushings on gas, no good. Not approved. Not approved, no good. National Grid and Con Edison is installing these natural gas detectors now. But yeah, we are still on alarm. I really don't want to damage my sensor, but it is localized, and I bet you there's obviously a dresser coupling behind here. Yep, look at that dresser coupling. That's where the service comes in. No, it's not down here. When I move close to this meter, it starts ticking faster. Yep, something is going on here. Something is going on here. We just don't know where it is. All right, before I damage this, guys, we're going to mute this. We're going to shut this off because I don't want to damage my sensor, because it is an alarm. But right now, we are going to spray this whole meter setup down. We're going to spray it down. These street fittings, illegal. These bushings, illegal. This meter bar, no good. Good thing it's got a meter bar. Guys, meter bars on gas meters are strictly there to support the weight of the meter. National Grid, Con Edison has their own meter bars, has their own meters. Meter bars are strictly there to support the weight of the meter. I've seen meters without meter bars, which are totally prohibited. You would get cited for that, and you'd have to pull a permit, new gas meter bar, and do it like that. But meter bars are strictly there to hold the weight of the meter. I can't say that this dryer is holding the weight of it, but is it? Yeah, it's a CH right under there. I can't even fit. How does she like? 1 finger or 2 fingers? Maybe 2. I don't know. I can't even get 1 in there. All right. Yeah, the concentration, the ppms is not even dropping. Put back on tick mode. Let's see, just to verify. I don't know if it's this. Look at this. They got this wrench on this valve here. Yeah, something is going on here. All right, let's mute that. Let's get our soap test and let's start spraying down all these fittings. Here we go. All right, and guys, we are just going to spray everything. We are just going to spray everything. Let's see. We're going to spray every joint here. And we're going to see if we see anything. It could be coming from anywhere. Could be coming from anywhere. We're going to spray everything. Even this old lockwing valve too. Could be coming from all these street fittings. We don't know where it's coming from. But we're gonna do a visual inspection. This old lockwing valve. Wow, interesting. Could this meter be split? Could this meter be split? I don't see anything as of yet. I don't see anything. Could this meter be split, guys? I don't know, but we're playing Inspector Gadget today, that's for sure. That is for sure. I'm gonna spray this dresser coupling down here. And you know what's funny? I think my sensor do a visual. Try and just see where. Is it behind this wall? Is it in the ceiling? I feel like it's concentrated over here somewhere. Oh. Not easy. Not easy. The only thing now is, do I do an integrity pressure test? Do I do an integrity pressure test here? I might. I just might. I just might. I just might. We'll bump this up to 3 pounds. Check the integrity of the piping. It's like it comes and then it goes. It's not here. All right, I'm going to see what they want to do, and I'm going to make a phone call. And in the meantime, I'm going to hang out with my stud buddy. Guys, stay tuned. Leave this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below, guys. Let me know what you do in this instance, guys. Let me know what you would do. Guys, would you look at this? I'm at the boiler. And something... Something is going on by this gas valve. 6.2% concentration it was at. Something is going on here at this gas valve. All right, so guys, when I came into the boiler room, I noticed it localized inside the boiler itself. They have a Weil McLean AG40 here, standing pilot. They're using 1/8 pilot tubing here. Guys, make sure the power is off when you've got your head inside the combustion chamber. That's number one. Guys, we got the pilot, well, we got the power off here. We have the gas on still, and we got the gas valve in the off position. We're going to turn this to pilot, and we're going to depress, because we're going to get gas flowing through here. But the power is off, so we won't get ignition. Guys, when I sprayed this pilot assembly, if I can get you, you got gas leaking right there. See that? Gas is leaking right there, guys. I'm not saying that is the culprit, but that is one of the culprits here. And guys, just to give you some knowledge, gas is about, I think it's 45% lighter than air. So naturally, gas will rise. It'll rise up to the ceiling. Testing for a gas leak is good when the space is empty, when there's no movement in the area, you know, because natural gas naturally will dissipate in the atmosphere, but it'll rise to the ceiling. That's why we're getting a high reading on our leak detector. It's ticking like crazy more towards the ceiling. But you can see that is where, once I depress the plunger on this gas valve, you can see some gas leaking out of there. That leaking over time will definitely, yeah, look at it leaking right there. We're going to take it apart. We're going to redope it, put it back together, and possibly do a pressure test. We're maybe thinking about doing a pressure test, but let's see how this goes. And let's take it apart, redope it, and put it back together. Here we go. All right, guys, you're going to be using a 7/16 open-end wrench to take out the pilot tubing. And guys, once I took the pilot tubing out, there's not even a ferrule on here. There is no ferrule on here. Oh, man, this thing will forever leak. Forever leak, guys. Whoever did this, no good. Fire him, sue him, throw him in jail, screw his sister, whatever you want to do, but no good. Guys, there is no ferrule on here. No good. It was a minute leak, but that is not good. We're going to change this pilot tubing, and, oh, man. Not good. All right, let me go to the truck. Let me get some 3/8 pilot tubing and be done with this. Here we go. All right, so guys, this is the other end of the gas valve. The other end of the pilot tubing that came out of the other end of the gas valve. And there is the ferrule. That's what we want to see. That ferrule right there. This end does not have it. This end does not have it. Unbelievable. Guys, let's get rid of this. Let's go to the truck. Let's grab some pilot tubing. And let's blow out this burner assembly. Here we go. Okay, guys, I apologize for bashing the other guy. I just took apart the burner assembly here. And the small little orifice, the ferrule is stuck on there with the 1/8 pilot tubing in there. So the gentleman did put it, but this pilot tubing clearly snapped right off. And she's a leaker. So, good thing I got my stud buddy with me. Good thing for my stud buddy. You know, I couldn't do it without him. Stud buddy plus. But, yeah, guys, let's get new pilot tubing, and let's get a new orifice in here, and let's put it back together. Here we go. All right, guys, so we got the new 1/8 pilot tubing. We have a new orifice here that we're going to use. We're going to get rid of this. This is garbage. It's garbage. We're going to open up our pilot tubing, fish that through. We're going to use some Mega Lock on there and tighten it up nice and easy. So let's get the new pilot tubing in and let's see what we're working with. Here we go. All right, guys, I hope everybody's having a great day out there. I'm going to make some room in here. Hope everybody's having a great day. But you see this pilot tubing right here? See this pilot tubing? See that ferrule? See that ferrule? That's what needs to be in there. So first we're going to put our orifice in there, just like so. Put the orifice in there. We're going to get a Mega Lock. Do a little Mega Lock. Right on the ferrule, right on the nut, right on the threads here, okay? Push this aside. Let's get this in there, nice and easy. Guys, we're using a 7/16 wrench here, okay? 7/16 open end, okay? 7/16 on the pilot tubing and 3/8 on the thermocouple. You know what I still need to invest in? Man, the full through socket set, the pass through socket set. That's what I need to invest in. The pass through set. All right. Quick couple turns on that. Clean this thermocouple up a little bit. It looks like it's in good shape. Just clean it off a little bit. It doesn't look that bad. I've seen worse. Just ask your sister. All right, guys, let's put the burner assembly in. Let's give it one more for shits and giggles. One more nice turn. A real shit show out here. Beautiful. And what we're going to do, before we put the burner in, we're going to tie our pilot tubing to our gas valve. And we're going to depress the plunger to make sure nothing's leaking there. So we're going to rest this right in front of the camera here. Because you guys need to be fed. You guys don't want to look at my mug anymore. You guys want to look at the job here. We're going to get some pipe dope right on our threads. Right on our threads there. Just a little lube, guys. A little lube, a little KY, never hurt, right? We're going to get in here. We're going to put our pilot tubing in. All right, so guys, right now we're going to depress the plunger. First, I'm going to spray this pilot assembly down. We're going to depress our plunger. And you can hear the natural gas coming through, but nothing leaking on our pilot tubing. Guys, a lot of times I see the pilot tubing, the nut, actually crack, split. But you can hear the pilot gas coming out of the pilot assembly, but nothing leaking out of the nut. Let's spray it again just to clarify. Give it a little wetness, a little wet. Nothing leaking here. And what we're going to do now, we're going to keep the gas off for a few minutes, and we're going to zero out our leak detector. I just want to show you guys the sensitivity of this leak detector. I'm going to put this, don't mind my buddy. Don't mind my buddy here, okay? He comes with me wherever I go. I'm going to put the sensor right on the pilot tubing. Right on the pilot tubing here. Right on that pilot tubing. We're going to blow it right on that pilot tubing. We're going to wait for this thing to zero out. Gas is off to the boiler. We're going to turn the gas on, and we're going to have gas run through this pilot tubing just to show you guys. Let's see. Remember, switch is off to the boiler. There's no power to this gas valve, but I can manually open it by pressing that plunger in. Let's see. Man, it's getting hot. It's getting hot, man. It's got to be at least 75 degrees out here. There we go. It's zeroing out. Let's see what it does here. Okay. 0 parts per million, okay? Let's see. Right now, I'm going to depress this. I'm going to put my tick mode on also. Put my tick mode on, okay? 0 parts per million. We're going to depress the plunger here. Let me show you. We got gas flowing. Whoa, 3.9, 7.2%. Concentration 8.8. Yeah, this thing is legit. This thing is sensing natural gas, and that's what it is. So, put the light on so you guys can see. All right, pilot is not pressed anymore. We're gonna leave it like that. We're gonna mute this guy. Just wanted to prove to you guys. All right, so let's put this aside, and let's put this pilot tubing back. Let's make sure there's nothing leaking on that end. Here we go. All right, guys, don't forget to light your pilot. Switch is still off to the boiler. Wait for that thermocouple to get hot. Okay, we're gonna turn this gas valve to on. I'm gonna turn our switch on. Guys, I don't know if I'm gonna do an integrity test, a pressure test, but we'll see what the customer wants to do. Let's see. So, guys, I'm a little upset. I'm a little upset, and I'm a little disappointed because the Sensit HXG 2D leak detector is beyond sensitive. It is extremely sensitive. And this thing detects, I think it's about 15 compounds. And let me show you, because I have a feeling with all this detergent around, this Downy, this softener, these pods, this shout, I'm going to do something. And I have a feeling, because it's not no natural gas. I'm not doing an integrity pressure test. I don't smell any natural gas. But I'm going to show you something. When I put this in this bucket of all, free clear, I put my sensor in there. She is detecting like a mother. Like a mother. And I don't want to damage the sensor. Well, you know what? I don't really care if I damage the sensor. But I want to see when I open up this Downy right here. I'm going to set my sensor here, and don't mind my little stud buddy here. He comes with me wherever I go. I'm going to set this little sensor right here, and I'm going to, man, if this thing will cooperate with me today, right there, okay? There's my little stud buddy, okay? Don't forget about him. Leave him a comment. Hit him a like, you know? Maybe we'll make his own YouTube channel one day. Who knows? All right, guys, I'm going to open up this Downy thing. This, I think it's Downy. Guys, correct me if I'm wrong. This red container, I believe it's Downy softener, whatever the hell it is. I'm going to open this thing. And let's see what happens. Holy crap. This thing is ticking like crazy. This thing detects alcohol, everything. And there's no ingredients in here. Let me see what the all free clear does, what it has in there. Ingredients, there we go. Sodium lauryl sulfate. Is there any ethanol? And there is. Ethanol it detects. So that's what it's detecting. But we checked everything. It even detects propylene glycol. This leak detector, I believe it does. But the ethanol, it does. And the alcohol, it definitely does. So, yep, there's the alcohols right there. C12 to 15 alcohols. Ethoxylated. So this thing is extremely sensitive. Let's just show you one more time. The amount of fumes that's coming out of this thing. But we've checked every piece of gas piping here, and nothing is leaking. We did find... Sorry, guys, I don't know if you were interested in looking at my ugly mug this morning, but we did find the pilot tubing on the EG40 Weil-McLean steam boiler leaking. So there are the typical places that you want to detect, guys. Of course, piping inside the wall we cannot detect. We're not going to do an integrity pressure test. I don't smell natural gas here. I have a very distinct nose. I don't smell anything. You know, no gas leak should go undetected, and no gas leak is safe. But I hate to scare you on this. There is tons of buildings in the New York State area, especially Manhattan, that are leaking natural gas right now as we speak. That's why they have this local law 152 gas inspection that's done annually. And, you know, but we sprayed every joint here. Nothing is leaking. The leak detector is going off due to the alcohols inside this laundry room. All the damp rid, all this Clorox, all of this, all the alcohols, all the ethanols. This machine is super sensitive. I'm thinking about selling it. If you guys want it, let me know. But when you go to a job and you suspect methane leaking, natural gas leaking, sulfur leaking, you have to know what those smells, what those compounds smell like, so you know how to differentiate
between what and what, because this leak detector will detect, I think it's about 15 compounds, but there's no gas here leaking. I refuse to do a integrity test, because if it does pass or if it does fail, I mean, you're talking about a repipe. But there isn't a unsafe anything in this room. So we sprayed everything. We did find that pilot tubing leaking down there, but you know, we're gonna follow up with them tomorrow and see what they come up with. If they want to move forward, they want to give them peace of mind, we'll perform a pressure test, charge accordingly, and go from there. All right, guys, on that note, stay safe, stay blessed. Hope everybody enjoyed this content. Leave a comment down below. And guys, don't forget to say hi to my stub buddy, okay? He goes with me wherever I go. Guys, if you need a buddy, perfect buddy to hang out with you during the day, even just to shoot the shit with. Guys, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and like always, let's do yours next, guys.